today what we got is a leaking toilet flange. If you've ever looked at one of these and went, I gotta call a plumber in order to change this, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Maybe you can do it without having to call a plumber. That's the entire intent of the channel, to teach you how to keep kicking ass. So let's go kick some ass. Alright, we got a toilet flange here, and the call was that the toilet was leaking. However, the toilet was done set, about 5 million times by about 5 million other different people, and it just keeps leaking, and the customer said it's just leaking and leaking and leaking. So, I'm going to cut out the toilet flange from up top without going through the bottom. This is possible because I have ABS piping, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's go. Tools you'll need for the job are screw gun, ABS inside cutters, ABS ram bit. You can do this without this, but this really helps. You can do it with just this, or they actually have paint mixer ones that are like this that are absolute trash, and if you have those, I'm very sorry. You should probably just throw it right in the dumpster right now and just forget that you ever even owned that. As I go through this process, we will see what fittings we need. Remember, I teach you how to do this on the spot, so when I make a mistake, you get to watch and learn from it. So here we go. Alright, I know that the view changed, but you're going to have to deal with it. So, we're going to chuck the inside cutter into the screw gun. Alright? Pick a good depth. Don't go too low as to get into the hub of the next fitting. This is, just try and go for just pipe. No hubs, no nothing. We want just pipe. So, I have about a, 5-inch pipe here. So, I'm just going to cut right in the center of that pipe. Okay, once you've scored it all up, see that? I just cut right in the center of the pipe all the way around. Bury that whole disc all the way around, okay? Break out your old onion feeder and a flathead screwdriver and break your cut in half. We're just gonna break this to pull it right up out of the floor. See where I cut it? No hub, just in the pipe. Okay, now I can use my ram bit, this guy, to send right through my pipe, right into the hub of this 90. Then I get to re-glue a piece of pipe into the 90, set a new flange, screw it to the floor, and we're done. Guys, you're almost ready to make the big bucks. If you've gotten to this step, and you're going to use your ram bit, you'll need an extension. This is not the right extension, so I'm not going to tell you to go get this one. However, you can go get the extension at Ace Hardware. It's like 20 bucks. When you ram through it, I don't go all the way. If you look down in there, I leave a little bit of lip of the pipe. It's about maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. It's not a big deal because we got a lot of mating surface still in that hub. So pick off your ABS shavings, put your drill away, we can start re-gluing. Okay, put your toilet flange on the floor where it's gonna sit. Don't worry about pulling measurements right now because we're pulling this measurement. And you can see the new construction plumber didn't even line that up because now I gotta We're gonna go from the inside of my pipe lip, see it? And get your peepers in there and look. I don't have a flashlight, I only have 2 hands. So right that piece of pipe we left in there, go from that to the lip in your hub right here and pull that measurement. I don't know what yours is, but mine says 4 inches. Okay, so we'll cut 4 inches. Can ABS black cement, white cement, anything that says ABS mint, any of the C's or any of the mints, just as long as it's not PVC or CPVC. Okay, let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, get up there. Alright. And just fill her on up, fellers. Just paint that hub. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Glue it down in there, give it a quarter turn. Alright, we got a little bit of play right here. Yep. Okay, well, the initial plan was I was going to mark the ground at 12 inches, right? So we know where to set the flange for my ears. However, because of where the flooring is for securing the flange, I have to use the slider ears. So I don't have to pull 12s. I can pull 12s. It's super simple. Basically, you just pull a 12 and you're like, 12 sits there and 12 sits there. Yep, seems to be good to me. What you don't want to do is have a 12 in this area because the bolt will never seat. But I mean, you know, fellers, if you just hook your peeps in here, look, I got a 12 there and I got a 12 there. So, I mean, technically we can just, you know, scooch her on over a little bit. Some guys I've seen make the very end of this a 12, but I don't think it really matters where the 12 is as long as it's not in the bolt slot right there. So this is good enough for me. This looks good enough for the chicks we date, bud. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a line and a line. And I know on camera that probably looks way off, but it's not. Okay? See, lined up. Don't under fucking stand. What the fuck is happening? Okay, after that battle, and you end up with ABS glue all over your arms like me because the new construction plumber failed to strap his pipe, and now it's just flopping in the frickin' floor. So I had to reach in there and, you know, yank up on it while I glued it. Yeah, well, now we can start securing it to the floor, so let's do that. Alright guys, assuming that you've made it this far, the next step is obviously to set your flange bolts, put a wax ring on there, change the supply line, set the closet back on the floor, and then you're good to go. However, I'm not going to show you that in this video because that is a different video. Don't forget to check my channel for that video if that's what you're after. This is not a toilet replacement. This is a toilet flange replacement. Now that that's brand new, I'm going to go ahead and set the old water closet back on the floor so we can get on to the next call. That's kick-ass. Thanks for watching. Keep killing it. Keep plumbing. Keep kicking ass. Peace.